Finding it increasingly hard to believe that even Rishi Sunak himself believes in his pledge to stop the boats. Certainly can't while he puts every egg in the Bibi, Stockholm and Rwanda scheme basket. It's not enough. Not even close. A turn-back policy, navy boats in the Channel, severing the £500 million joke of a deal with Macron, and ultimately leaving the ECHR is what's required if he wants to stop the boats. But returning from his Californian holiday today, it just doesn't feel as if the PM has that degree of fight in him, despite knowing that his political future relies on it. Watch.
What is this about? This is about fairness. It's about the unfairness, in fact, of British taxpayers forking out £5 or £6 million a day to house illegal migrants in hotels up and down the country, with all the pressure that puts on local communities. We've got to find alternatives to that. That's what the barge is about, and that's why we're committed to it. But more fundamentally, we've just got to stop people coming here in the first place illegally. That's why one of my 5 priorities is to stop the boats. We've passed tough new laws that, when they come into force, will enable us to do that. And we're already seeing numbers this year are lower than they've been in previous years. That's the first time that's happened. Look, I know there's a long way to go on this, but I am determined to fix this problem, and we are making progress, and people can be reassured that we will keep at it.
Reassured that we will keep at it? Well, Prime Minister, I am not reassured. I'm sorry, but 500 migrants crossed the Channel on Saturday. The French, as usual, shepherded them into British waters. 6 died because the cretinous people smugglers didn't even provide those young men with life jackets. And keeping at it just isn't good enough. The invasion of our southern border has been a national emergency for over 2 years. Your Home Secretary knows it, your party members know it, and anyone worried about protecting the lives and livelihoods of Brits knows it as well. As a globalist, a member of the globalist elite, Sunak still seems to want to think that the international community will somehow come to his rescue in this catastrophe. As if. Case in point, the EU today being exposed for disgracefully blocking a deal that would allow Channel migrants to be sent back to France. You won't be surprised to know that official records indicate the refusal came directly from one of European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen's most trusted aides, Bjorn Siebert, to the Cabinet Office's National Security Advisor, Sir Tim Barrow. As Conservative backbencher Danny Kruger said in response,
"We have now tried legal efforts, technical fixes and international diplomacy in an attempt to stop the boats within the confines of European human rights law. If the EU won't consider a returns agreement, we will have no choice but to take back full control of our legal sovereignty."
So the time has come for Sunak to get real. Time is running out. I mean, it may already be too late to make any significant change before the next election, but he has to try. And thinking France or the EU are going to help stop the boats is about as naive as thinking his new favourite singer Taylor Swift is going to invite her ex-boyfriend John Mayer around for a reconciliation cup of tea.